I'm Caron and welcome to this e-coffee. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm really glad that you had the time to do this. I actually am in Portland, Oregon, which is about 25 miles from the Vancouver site, which is on the northern coast of the USA, for those of you who don't live here. And now that you've had a few months to settle into your role, I thought it would be great to take this time to actually meet more personally, for you guys to actually see what I look like. I am the face behind the voice, and to talk about a few things. I really want to thank you for this role. I know that it's incredibly tough. We're in a worldwide economic recession, which means that many of us are undergoing changes at home, in our community, with our families. And I know that it's really a challenge, and the fact that you continue to step up and volunteer for this role is really, really huge, and I'm very, very grateful. I hope that the program is meeting your expectations, and I really hope genuinely that you enjoy being an ambassador. I know that I love my job and I love this program. It's very meaningful to me personally, and I hope it is to you. And to that end, I really want to talk about what I think are the three focus areas for the rest of this year. And those are really engaging, sharing and connecting, and leading. And I'm going to go through all those briefly. What do I mean by engaging? Well, I really mean that participating in this program, embracing this program, it's like anything in life. What you put in, you get out. And I really hope that you are attending the audio casts with both internal and external guest speakers, and that if you can't, and I know this is a challenge, so many of you live outside of North America, I know that time is impossible. I don't expect you to do it live, but please do go to the replay, the MP3 library. It's housed on our ambassador website. I also would love you to all respond to requests for feedback. Now, the requests for feedback that I send you via email, sometimes they're for me, sometimes they're for VJ, sometimes they're for Mark Hurd, and sometimes they're for something else. But they all come from me. They're all basically part of this program, whomever I'm actually doing it for. And then the third piece of that engagement is really reading the blog. At a minimum, I'd like you to be reading that blog at least once a week. It is my primary form of communication. Anything that I think is important, I put on that blog. I also want you to post your questions for any internal or external guest speakers on the blog in advance. I noticed that some of you are posting questions during our session, and that's really too late to post them on the blog, because I'm using the moderator tool at that point in time. So when we're live on an audio cast, please just hit the button and send them directly to me and use that tool. And I'd also like you to comment generally on the blog. Now, you can comment using your name or you can comment anonymously. This program is really about driving transparency, so ideally I'd like you not to go anonymous, but I understand sometimes people feel the need to be anonymous, and I do understand that, but I prefer that you don't. And I'm going to talk about the next focus area, which is really sharing and connecting. And what I mean by sharing is really anything that you hear, you see, you read, you listen to in this program, you need to share out. It is all to be shared. There's nothing that we talk about that is confidential, that cannot be shared, whether it's written or verbal. And if you're a manager, you share it with your team and your networks. If you're a non-manager, please share it. Hey, it's kind of a noisy street, coffee shop. If you're a non-manager, please share it with the person in the cube next to it, your friends, your networks, whoever your particular group of employees are. And then similarly, I want you to share back their questions, their concerns, and the rumors that they are telling you back to me. And then I, in turn, share that with VJ and his team of senior leaders. That way, we complete the circle, and it makes it a very true, accurate connection. And if we all do this, it really works. The third and final focus area I want to talk about today is really about leading. And what do I mean about leading? Well, I really want us to really model a difference, to really make a positive difference in IPG. And the way I see that we need to be doing that is really to consciously think about our approach and really take a more balanced approach approach and tone when we're sharing out information. I just want you to be cognitive of that so that we don't actually contribute to the negativity. This program is vital to IPG. I've managed it for 2005, since 2005, and I really know that it's a vital piece of IPG. I also know that by your involvement and your engagement, that we really continue to legitimately improve the dialogue between VJ, his staff, and employees. And to me, that is huge. It is unique. It is unprecedented. You won't find it in other companies, and it's very special. I want to thank you for taking the time to have a short coffee break with me. Again, I'm so grateful for your volunteerism, for the fact that you stepped up, and for the fact you've taken on this role, and that you continue to do this role. Please feel free to go on the blog and to comment on these 3 focus areas. I want to continue the dialogue on the blog, and I'd love to hear suggestions for future coffee talks. So we're going to do more of these. Thanks for listening. Bye for now and cheers.